Alright, so sideboarding, bringing in Duresses. Akiba Gang Shinobi would be great if we ever get it up against him. Plus, I like more Echoing Decays so that we can shoot our own guys in response. And the Kumbal Witches, I don't think they'll do anything. So we gotta pitch line cards. Cry of Contrition lets him discard what he wants as opposed to what we want. So that can make space for the Duresses. I want more cards that can eat the rest of our cards, but I don't think we have any of them really. Sorry. I don't know, the expensive stuff, these guys are expensive. I think I might go with just 2 Akiba Gang Shinobi. And another 3 cards. Chittering Rats would really stuff him up by putting a card back on top, more so than Lily. And I don't think flying is super relevant. I mean, he does have the Mold Drifters as win conditions, but not till forever. If we just have all the rats in, then he'll just never ever get there. Alright, there we go. Let's rock. So good luck to him. I would like to play first. I just said no. Well, it doesn't matter. We got a fine hand. Plus, this takes the first draw off of him, I guess, which is what we want to do. I mean, we can attack regardless. So that was an accidental good thing. I've kept 7. They're thinking about mulliganing. I don't know. They've got a lot of time if I don't come out of the gates roaring, but if I do, they've got like 2 seconds. So we've got Carrion Feeder, kill, I don't know, Muldrift doesn't show up for ages, so this is turn 3 Chittering Rats. We might draw a Fume Spitter, might be nice. I think the best 2-drop would be Dregscape Zombie. I would not like to mulligan. He kept his 7. Cloud Post. Well done. Carrion Feeder into Carrion Feeder sounds good. Cool. Alright, so that's Bash, into Feeder. Sounds very, very good. I'm getting all my sack outlets right now. 2 Cloud Posts. So he's got 4 mana now, and a blue. Mill Drifter. Nope, compulsive research on himself. Guess it's worth watching what he chucks in the bin. Like 2 islands. Oh no, he didn't chuck that, that was just finished resolving. Right, so he just drew a bunch of stuff. He's got 7 cards. I think attack him first, see if he doesn't do anything with his single colorless mana. 2, he might kill us. Alright, and then I think it's just best to play Rats. He doesn't draw a fresh card. We keep the beatdown beatsing. Plus we get an extra 2 power on the board, it's always nice. So he's trying to follow Bolt It. If I want to save him, I'd have to eat these 2. So I'm giving up 3 power for only... not sure. You can go. Done. Eatings. Oh, you're kidding, that's beautiful. Alright, so before combat... He should have done it after, might be as a counter spell, where he wanted to bounce. Nope, sure, stick another one on top. Okay, attack for 1 billion. This is exactly what he doesn't want. I'm positive. Then I can drop the Carrion Feeder. Or I could keep it in hand. What's the point of that? I don't know. Next turn I can play Rats, eat them, then unearth them, and strip his hand completely. Which I think is fine. I mean, we'd need 2 cards as well, like Echoing Decay, whatever, but I think I'd be okay to lose just 1 Echoing Decay, which only kills his Mold Drifters, for his hand, if he completely just scrubs Bomb out. Okay, this Carrion Feeder can eat this Carrion Feeder. And if he's got another one, so be it. Okay, so that's exiled. He paid 5 for that. It's good to see. He gains 3 life there. Stinkweed. Alright. Attack for 5. Sounds good. Alright, then we can drop Stinkweed Imp or Rotting Rats. If we Rats, I think Rats is better. Because we get yet another card out. We can Echoing Decay in response to whatever he might want to do. And we get to put Stinkweed Imp in the bin, which lets us start dredging as soon as next turn. Which is really good. We're clearly doing better this game than last game. Alright. Seagate Oracle, he's my favorite. what does he do with that? Look at the top two. Put one in your hand and the other on the bottom. So if he sees two good cards, he doesn't get both of them. Flame Slash my carrion feeder. Well, no one else can eat that. It can't eat itself. For damage, you'd have to eat 1, 2, 4. Then it'd be a 5-5. 5-5 is huge. It survives any more Flame Slashes. It's got nothing in hand. I don't think so. It's better to attack with that. But we will eat our rats so they can be reborn. No, we'll make him do that. Sure. Rotting rats. Viscera Draga. Beautiful. Alright, so Draga. Everybody sideways. The only one who he can block to kill is Rotting Rats. I guess he'd block the drag. I don't know. You can just have. Yep. So he takes 6, he goes to 5. And then we've got Echoing Decay. May as well finish it off so the next turn's lethal. 1, 2, 3. What's he gonna do? Counterspell? Echoing Truth. Boing. Alright, sure. Well, it looks as though whenever I cast Echoing Decay against this deck, it's got a response, which is obvious. But that then means Echoing Decay trades for another spell, not actually any creatures. Which is interesting. It makes the Knight better because the Knight will only trade for, you know, other creatures. Unless they bounce it, but then you get it back anyway. This got countered entirely. The Knight would just be bounced, return to hand, and cast again. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 mana. Potentially blue, blue, red, red. Which is enough to have a capsize. Recast Seagate Oracle, sure. May as well F6 at this point. Look at that. Feeder, 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 imp, imp. It's pretty funny. We're in trouble if we got the capsize. I don't know, he's got 8 mana. What does that mean? It's red and it's blue, and it costs 8. Rolling Thunder! Holy crap! So X divided wherever he likes, so 2, 2, and 1. Okay, sure, that's good value for him. Stinkweed Imp. Alrighty. I think the best option is Viscera Draga. All we've got to do is keep the pressure on. He's tapped out as well, so it doesn't matter what he's kept. The rats get it. We'll discard an Imp. Big shame there. What is it? Is it? Please be capsize. I would love it if it was capsize. Oh, hang on. Just an island. Just bringing those inside the view area so you can see them properly. He's blocked the rats, he takes 3, it goes to 2. For sure. Exile both of them. The next turn, Dregscape Zombie comes back, flies over, Stinkweed Imp, I don't know. He's got 1 card and a 1-3, and that's it. It's preordained. Where does he put his cards? On top? And top. He left them both on top. That might be bad. Mulldrifter. Yep. Okay. Dregscape Zombie, Dregscape Zombie. We could cast 1 and a Stinkweed Imp. If we cast 1, it comes out and it just runs into this guy. Doesn't die. If we cast both, he has to block both. I think I like that better. much has he got? He's got only red mana right now, which is good. He doesn't have shocks. He plays Firebolt because he's clever. So block here, lose one, block here, lose that. Still got one Stinkweed into Dredge. There he is. And he's got one. How many exile cards do I have? So only three. So still the Rotting Rats. There's one Dragger left, two of these guys left, and three normal rats left. Plus one Stinky, but I guess he's, you know, a bit slower than should be. Right. He's on two cards in hand, 2 life, exile both of them, lovely. Probably would have been better to play a Stinky, do that next turn, set up just one massive turn. I don't know, the Muldrifter, it's in the way either way, no matter when we deal with it. He's just drawing so many cards, he was down to 0, now he's back up to 4. I've just got my humble little 2. Muldrifter again. No one in the bin. So if I had have cast the Stinkweed Imp last turn, then dredged up the next 2, oh there's a Keeper in the sideboard, then dredge up the other 2 this turn, I would attack by 1, 2, 3, he would block the flyer, he would trade with one, he would trade with the other would get chewed up, he'd take 1, go to 5. Silly Glimmer Post, stop gaining life. Cloud Post, Glimmer Post. I'm sure watching back over the vids I'll see points where I could have made a different decision. I know when I had the Carrion Feeder and 2 other creatures to eat, I would make it a 5/5, it would survive the Flame Slash, and it would just be huge. I'd be bashing with that every turn. But it's got so many cards, I don't know, the second he draws Capsize, well I guess it's safe because then I can eat it in accordance to it can eat itself and be fine. So I probably should have gone with that play instead of just letting it eat the Flame Slash for everyone. I mean, it is all eggs in the one basket, especially when it's got Echoing Truth, but it's better than getting to the very long game, where Flame Slash eats my Stinkweed Imp, then he bashes him for 3. Okay, what do I want to do? If I get back Stinkweed, he's on 11. That's amazing. He's not paying mana, he's just getting that life. That's great. Drinkscape, Drinkscape. Rats, rats, rats. He's only got red mana. He gets 5 mana every time he taps one of these. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. He has 17 mana. That's a lot. Alright, no point actually attacking with the rats, and he just blocks with Seagate Oracle, right? Could also bring back this, he'll take 2, but that won't kill him or do anything. Fantastic. It's better leave him in the bin. And attack, see if I can't just pinch one. I've been thinking about other dredge cards that are common blacks we could stick in here, just so that we get the dredging, apart from just these for Stinkweed Imps, but nothing immediately came to mind apart from all these uncommons that are good, but you know, not pauper friendly. Like a Dark Blast would be delicious, but uncommon. Backmore Salvage, I'm pretty sure is uncommon. Could put in green and some Terramorphic Expanses to play the 3-1 Scarab who sacrifices itself to put a +1 counter on somebody. Plays well with the deck, but that really takes it out of the mono black, and part of the fun of this is just that you've got swamps and you've got no other land. My opponent's thinking a lot. I don't know what they're thinking. Maybe they're trying to suss out whether I've got an Echoing Truth, and if I do, what they can do against it. I mean, Echoing Decay. Because it would do 2 here, you'd be fine, blah blah blah. I've got more of my deck in the bin than he. You've seen more of my deck. Yep, he blocks. The end. Glimmer Post. Gain 6. Man, that card is so killer. Is there anything Mono Black can do against this sort of stuff? Or do I just have to pray that I'd never face them? Doesn't seem good. Every creature he plays is something else to deal with. And there's no big black sweeper, except for that like 7 mana one from years ago where you sacrifice a creature and everybody gets minus that much. No, that was probably uncommon. From Rise of Eldrazi, I think. Though right now, double Echoing Decay would be good. What's he getting back? Rolling Thunder? Me in the head? Targeting, yep, Rolling Thunder. Wait, so how much does he have? 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he attacks me for that much. Yeah, I think I've lost this. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Just escape zombies. Yep, I'm just gonna GG. I wanna see how he actually does it. When he eventually gets around to doing it. Yep, Rolling Thunder me for infinity. 13. Seems enough. Alright.